Iran's Revolutionary Guard commander says the country's finger is on the trigger after Trump said an American armada is headed towards the Mideast. Retired Lieutenant Colonel James Carafano joins us now. I don't mean to be facetious, Colonel, but this Revolutionary Guard commander, do we know where he sleeps at night? Because if he starts attacking America, I don't think Trump will like it.
Yeah, I think that's the one factor that we can consider is the ability of the Iranians to actually conduct a serious conflict with the U.S. is pretty farcical. So I think we take a lot of this as bluster, although we have to worry about protecting our troops. Absolutely true, but there's so many variables here. First of all, it looks like there's at least a couple of days before the United States is in an optimum position till the carrier strike group is in place. Having said that, Donald Trump is famous for liking tactical surprise. So the expectation that we know exactly when he might do something, he's done this before. He likes to surprise us. We don't really know what's going on inside Iran, at least publicly. Are we gaining momentum? Is the regime under greater stress, or have they stabilized? That's a factor they have to consider. We don't know what's going on by the back door, because we do know, and we saw in the case of Venezuela, that the United States actually talked to a lot of people, and they actually had very good situational awareness, and they actually had a pretty high confidence level about what was going to happen in response to their strike. So, and here's the really interesting thing. This is a really practiced American team. This is the Venezuela playbook. So the people that ran that op and all the analysis that went into it, all the risks they worried, all the target picking and all the backdoor negotiating, these are the same people doing the Iran. And the situations are also analogous where regionally, America's in a pretty good place. None of the Arab countries want to pick a fight with us. The Russians are pushed out. The Chinese aren't going to do anything. There's, ISIS and Al-Qaeda aren't going to run to their defense. So there's very few friends that Iran has that can depend on. So there's a lot of things swirling around there, but it's going to come down to Donald Trump's next in his decision.
Yep. I find this next story fascinating. China's top general has been accused of leaking information from Beijing's nuclear weapons program, leaking it to the United States. What do you make of that?
So I have two answers for you. One is the Chinese have been cleaning house, and so getting rid of a Chinese general and saying, "Oh, he's a spy for the Americans," that's a pretty good yarn to spin. The other is, look, we spy on each other all the time, and both sides spend a lot of money and effort trying to get to people and buy them off. Did the U.S. actually get to this guy? It's not impossible. So either one of those scenarios could be true. But what's really important here is China is growing a nuclear arsenal that's on parity with the United States and Russia. This is why the United States is building a Golden Dome. No question that the United States wants to know as much as possible about the Chinese nuclear capability and plans.
Got it. James Carafano, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon.